How's it going, Bill?
That's going good! Let's watch some TV!
Another reacts. I hope you're excited. This is a good one.
What are we watching?
Airline passenger freakouts. Did you ever watch Airline back in the day?
Is this... I was going to say, is this Freakouts on an airline or is it the actual show Airline?
Actual show Airline.
Oh, what a great show.
Anyone that hasn't watched it before, basically, it was like a documentary sort of thing of people trying to, like, go for an airline. It always went wrong. It was always EasyJet, I think.
Yeah, they followed EasyJet. It's like just the crew.
Caused arguments all the time. It was a great show. Then Come Fly With Me came from it, and that was even better.
I'd never thought about that. Yeah, it literally was based on Airline. Right, let's get into it. I love this show.
Every day, dozens of EasyJet customers find out they've given incorrect details when booking their flights. At the Luton sales desk, a mix-up over a name is causing sparks to fly. And today, Emma Armstrong is on the receiving end.
Terms and conditions that we can read through if you like, and see what happens about name changes.
I am the passenger, yeah.
I am the passenger!
You know what's funny? This the exact thing happened to me literally like 2 weeks.
What, you put the wrong name on your ticket?
So we went to Slovakia recently, flew Wizz Air, you know, very nice. I booked it all for everyone, and I forgot to put a double barrel name on someone's name. Flight tickets, £30, okay? I think that's a key part of the detail here. I then went on to Wizz Air to change the name. They said you can't do it. It's going to charge me £60 to change the name. So then I went on their live chat, and I was like, what I want to know is it possible to, like, change the name? The flights itself are £30. You're charging me £60. Like, is it possible to, like, do it for cheaper or something? So then in the end, what I did is I cancelled the flight, rebooked it for £30, and I saved £30.
Fair play. Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, decent.
Biggest mistake I did. I would have been this guy otherwise.
What name's on the paper?
It does.
Why does it?
To travel in the wrong name.
Okay, my name is on the passport. My name is on the passport.
Craig White is attempting to travel from Zurich to Inverness on a ticket booked under his brother David's name.
That's more of a mess up than mine.
Right, well, that's not even... Just using... What?
It's just not him. I like how a lot of this show, it was usually the people's fault as well.
It's always the person's fault. Like, that's not your ticket. Buy a ticket in your name.
Now EasyJet are charging him a name transfer fee and a surcharge of £90.
Yeah, but you should have booked it in your name.
I can't. They took the money out of his account with the Visa
It doesn't
card.
matter when you're booking it.
Yeah, you don't... What? You don't have to pay from the card holder. This is a non-issue in my...
Yeah, I know. For me, this is shut the gate, you're gone.
Flight's closed, he's going to miss the flight.
Dickhead.
And, you know, the way he's been acting, it's satisfactory, so chances are...
I do like it. It's like, you've argued so long, you've missed the flight now.
Yeah, innit. Just accept that you fucked up and just fix it. Buy another ticket. Pay for the name change. You're not going to argue. They're not going to go, oh my God, actually you screamed at me so well that, yeah, you can have everything for free.
Yeah. I also feel bad for these people because there's not much they can do. They just have to follow the rules and they get shouted at.
No, I mean, that's literally it. The system won't let them do it, so they're not just going to make up the rules.
Throw the money in your face and I'll f***ing go up with the flight.
Yeah, because that'll get you
He's
on a
made the
flight,
mistake.
throwing shit at the people who work there.
Duty manager Lisa Friedlander arrives on the scene. Craig calms down.
I get scared now.
Ah, yeah. The high vis comes out.
Just because it doesn't.
Exactly.
stay
Manager comes
even.
out. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I was such a twat.
It has to be your name.
So can we
You're
change it?
travelling. You have to pay, sir.
And I pay 90 quid and you change it?
I don't know.
Finally,
He's just figured out that you can pay for it, even though a minute ago he was like, I'm going to charge me 90 quid to change my ticket. You already knew it was 90 quid.
at Luton, sales desk agent Leslie Cassidy is dealing with a group of passengers who've arrived too late to check in for the evening.
Again, their own fault. You arrived too late to check in.
It's such an easy thing to not do. To turn up on time is so easy.
I was about to say the same thing. I've never been, like, close to being late for checking in.
But if you aim to get there, like, a couple of hours early, if you are late, you're still going to be early.
Yeah, and then all you do, couple of bevs in the bar.
Exactly. Straight to the Weatherspoons, get shit-faced.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, 9 people that have been told that they could, if it was delayed, get on it.
This company has a different policy from all the other companies, and if they continue...
if you're late, you're not going to get on the flight. What do you mean it's got a different policy? If that shit is in the air, that shit is in the air. The fuck do you mean? Bro, oh, yo, BA, they turn the plane around and they come and pick you up. Shut up.
Send you a private jet just to catch up with it. I couldn't do this job. I don't know if you could. I think I'd get too pissed off too quickly.
No, I'd be raging at people.
The supervisor is coming right down to see you because, to be honest, I refuse to tell you the bad news that you can't get off.
She's actually scared to tell.
No, that's fair. She's like, I don't fucking deal with it.
It's not looking good.
It's not
Leslie's
looking good, bruv.
tactical withdrawal.
We are going to be on that flight.
Not with that fucking attitude, you won't. Sit
Oh,
down.
That would be me straight away. Like, I'm just gonna walk away.
Look at that
I'm
face
walking
you
away.
paused it on.
Oh my god.
Be on that flight because we were told by your own people that we were okay. So
No, you weren't.
You were okay until you were too late.
You weren't told that. She said, I'm going to get my manager down because I don't want to tell you that you're not getting on the flight.
And you get us on the flight.
Unfortunately,
There is no unfortunate. You are unfortunate because you are going to have to.
What the fuck?
You are unfortunate.
You're unfortunate.
We don't have a problem. You have a problem.
there is no need to shout like that.
No, I shout because it is so easy. You should not.
Mate, it's so easy to turn up on time.
I don't get how he can justify shouting. I don't get anything. I don't get how he can justify an argument.
No, never. You fucked up. Just pay for another ticket.
Have been told that. So, unfortunately for you, we were told that.
Furious at their lack of progress, the passengers aren't going to let the duty supervisor off the hook.
You are working for EasyJet.
How can they make any progress when they're shouting at them down the throat anyway? Like, let them do their job.
Yeah, innit? If you're going to be aggressive, if you're going to be aggressive, why is someone going to let you on a plane?
Your colleagues of EasyJet told us we could be on the flight, so I think you should take responsibility and just get us on the flight.
Unfortunately, we cannot get you on that flight now.
Give a good reason. Give a good reason.
'Cause you're late! It's so simple. You didn't turn up on time.
Honestly, I don't know how she's keeping like a calm attitude here.
The flight takes off at a certain time. What is there not to understand?
No.
Flight is delayed. You still need to check on time.
That is rubbish.
Then if they
That
no,
is
wait a
rubbish.
minute.
It's not. That's the rules. That's always been the rules. Turn up before the flight takes off. You gotta go to the
That's
train
rubbish.
station and expect it to wait for you. You get there before your train
That's
leaves.
rubbish.
It's rubbish. Do not shout at me. I am shouting.
The thing we can do is get you onto tomorrow's.
Oh, what a wonderful solution.
Come on.
What a wonderful solution.
No, that's impossible.
I mean, that's from going from your own fault missing your flight to saying we'll get you on tomorrow, probably free of charge as well. Yeah, I would take it.
Yeah, that is a good solution.
May I ask a very simple question? Why do you mistreat your passengers the way you do? Because you know that you're going to be an hour late.
We don't mistreat
Just as
our
you
passengers
mistreat your
If you'd
passengers.
have been here on
You
time,
know,
we
sorry,
would've been able to
let
get you
me
on the
finish
flight.
my sentence.
So is he trying to say the plane should have waited? So he phoned up ahead saying I'm going to be late. So the plane should wait for him? Is that what he's asking?
Seems that way. I think surely that's a logical thing to ask. Oh yeah, can you just hold up 250 people? Because I am bad at planning.
You know well ahead that this flight is going to be late. And yet, like a bunch
The flight's late and he was still late? You were late for a late flight?
I'm so confused.
That's so bad.
So you are only talking rubbish. Not because you're talking rubbish.
You can shout at me all you like. I've tried my best to get you
You
on
have
that
tried
flight,
nothing.
but I cannot
You have
get
tried
you on the flight.
nothing.
Because you're too busy shouting at me.
Yeah, because you're not giving her time to do anything.
Having failed to break the deadlock with the duty supervisor, the passengers decide to raise the stakes.
They're gonna bomb the plane. This is the episode just before 9/11.
They're going to try to get on their flight by barging past
Oh,
security.
brilliant.
Oh yeah, good one, lads.
Oh my god, they're actually just walking through security. Oh my god. You know what? If this was America, they would be shot. They would be shot. Yeah.
A wall of security guards
Hey.
blocks their path, and no amount of arguing will get them through.
Of course it won't.
Hey.
Walking shame. Twat.
With no way past the guards, the plan to storm through to departures has come to an abrupt end.
Oh, has it?
Passengers are escorted back to the...
I don't get how they ever thought that was going to work.
Yeah, because they just like leave the doors open and just wait.
Yeah.
They're just knocking about,
Yeah.
waiting.
It seems the Amsterdam passengers will be flying tonight after all.
It is still a mystery to us what brought about this sudden turnaround, because
It annoys me when things work out for them, like with a passion.
Yeah, it pissed me off. He shouldn't have been allowed to fly ever again.
No, I would have just said, "That's it." Ripped his ticket up. You're walking.
He should have been beaten to death.
because the manager came after we waited for 10-15 minutes. Finally she came.
And she told us very surprisingly that there would be an extra plane going to Amsterdam tonight, outside of the normal schedule.
As angry as
What they're gonna do? Just crash the plane? Just get rid of all of them?
Yeah, shoot it out the sky.
So, with an extra flight to Amsterdam this evening, the band of passengers who tried to breach airport security are on their way.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why are they allowed? They should have been kicked out of the airport.
That is mental. That has actually annoyed me.
That's insane. So you can break past security and still get on a flight, but if you have 150 ml of water in your water bottle, they act like you're smuggling heroin across the border.
Australia, border control, they would have kicked them out. America, they would have shot them.
In Liverpool, not everyone is impressed with the new terminal.
What the fuck? Okay.
You know, sometimes you just need to scream. You know that,
I'm
Bill.
going to pull that move next time I'm in
Yeah.
an airport. Sorry, I just ate a scream.
I've got no money to pay for an exchange of flight or anything until we get back to work in Amsterdam.
Oh, she works in Amsterdam. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think she does?
Nothing.
What do I do tonight?
Stay in the airport overnight.
It's been the worst day of my life.
I need to find passport.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, she died! She died!
This is what I'm like every time I get back from work, I think. Worst day of my life, in bed.
Mum died, do you know what I mean? The reason I'm here.
Oh!
Stuck here.
What the fuck?
Did you hear what she just said?
Yeah. That's crazy. It's not like, just sit around for a few hours. Go get drunk.
Yeah, it's the EasyJet's fault the mum died.
Yeah. Actually, they flew a plane into the mum.
Yeah.
And that's how she died.
She was on the previous plane that are full of idiots.
Yeah, that was it. The one that they had to shoot out the sky.
Yeah. Oh.
That was me when I saw that Bevo slept with. Get out!
Oh no! Oh, don't even say. You see the recent ones?
Oh, Simple Simon's there. Yeah. What? He's got a kid, man. That's the most embarrassing thing.
I don't. How old is he? Like 50 odd?
50 something, yeah.
Actually, the man needs to grow up and get a life.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
And stop deleting Bill's comments.
Yeah. Let me bully you on the internet. I can't even remember what I said to him. What was that?
His content has been awful, like recently.
He was
It's all been,
doing
like,
skibbity toilet
I
things.
did
He was
see.
literally singing next to a toilet.
Yeah, doing that.
Freak.
Now he's getting in bed with Bevo and Luke Bennett.
Dirty little pervert.
Calm down. Did you like to spend the night in Liverpool Airport with no money or anything?
Unfortunately, that's not my problem.
He's got a
No
point.
money to pay for an extra.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to spend any time in Liverpool.
Yeah, spend the night in Liverpool.
Airport or
You're in
not.
trouble there. Yeah.
Transfer because you turned up before the departure time. Train for tomorrow morning at 6:20. Check will open 2 hours before.
Wait, so did she miss her flight as well?
Yeah, she was late, and they've just given her another one. You could book a really cheap flight, and then if it was at like ungodly o'clock, just turn up late, and then you get on the next flight.
Yeah. I guess so.
Bargain.
Travel hacks of Bill.
Life hack.
Day before I'm not. So is there any particular place I can be?
Yeah, Weatherspoons. Off you pop.
Yeah, just go to the pub.
Get a couple of beers in. You sleep right through the flight.
Departures can stay through there. We'll transfer the free of charge onto the next one, which is
Free of charge. Free
Free
of
of
charge. and
charge?
acting like that.
Bullshit.
Ridiculous.
And to be told you can't get on the plane, it's really made me feel quite sad. I can see the way they're doing it. To me, it reminds me of a bus, but there isn't going to be another one in half an hour for me.
Well, no, that's why you turn up on time. It's really not a difficult problem to solve.
But even a bus, if you want to be on time, you have to turn up on time because it doesn't wait for you.
Oh, you have to turn up before it leaves. If you turn up after it leaves, you can't get on it. It's really quite simple.
The only difference with a bus, they probably turn up every half an hour. Planes, you kind of book and pay extra because it only goes once a day.
Exactly, and that's why you give it a couple of hours, whereas with a bus, you give it 5 minutes.
Like I said, I've never been in a situation where I've been close to being late. I always turn up a couple hours before, have a beer, enjoy myself in the bar.
I always get there early just so that we can have some beers. I don't want to get there and get straight on the plane. I want to get pissed.
Exactly. I went to Slovakia. My flight was 5:30 in the morning. I'm there at 3 o'clock when the bar opens, drinking. Of course I am.
This flight takes off. She settles down for a long,
I thought she missed it again. I thought they were going to say she's going to sleep.
That'd be so funny.
Down memory lane, I guess. What did you think of it?
Absolutely. What a show. I think it's a great show.
Yeah, same. We need to get some more. I'd watch that again.
Yeah, I like Airline. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more content here on the Dandeta 1 channel.